What's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of that boy, ETV. You already know, man. We are back on Black Ops 6, and Season 4 dropped. And boy, oh boy, I swear, Activision never fails to let us down. As once again, another seasonal update has came out and broken the fuck out of the game, man. I mean, this is just crazy in my opinion, because you would think that a Call of Duty, the franchise like Call of Duty, as long as it's been running, as much money as it makes, that things like this would be unacceptable from the development team. Like, you would think that Activision would not allow for something like this to happen multiple times, because this is now becoming a common occurrence with these seasonal updates, with them having issues, right? And it's like, bro, you keep updating and adding shit in the game, but when you add shit in the game, you end up breaking the whole game. You don't actually fix the things that need to be fixed, and the things you add in the game tend to be fucking pointless, or just another way for you to go ahead and snatch up money out of our pockets, right? So before I get into all the negativity, man, let me just try to talk about some of the things that came in the seasonal update. So the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be the new game mode that's called Team Elimination. And basically all this is you have two teams of 6. Each team has 20 lives per round, and it's the first team to win 3 rounds out the game. So basically, you'll see a counter at the top. When you're in the game, if you shoot and kill somebody, a dog tag will drop, similar to Kill Confirm, and you must collect the dog tag in order to score a point. So if you get a kill but don't get the dog tag, you're not getting any points, just like Kill Confirm. Only thing is, it's a limited amount of lives, so unlike regular Kill Confirm, where you're just playing until you have unlimited lives until whenever, now it's the first team to get 20 kills, right? And basically with this game mode here, man, one thing I noticed in it was anytime I killed somebody or got killed by somebody, I've already mentioned that I believe that, respawn killing is like a thing, this way to help people get kills. But I feel like in this game mode, it's really, really bad. There was even a time where I spawned, and as I spawned, 2 enemies ran past me, and I was able to shoot both of them in the back. So the spawns in this game mode is a little weird. Basically, all this is Kill Confirmed with limited lives in round based. Do I feel like this is gonna last? Nah, I don't know. Now, this does remind me of a game mode that I used to play in Roll Company, which is called Strikeout. And in that game mode, each team had a certain amount of lives, but there was a point in the middle of the map that if you controlled that point, every minute or so, it would tick away at the enemy team's life. Because what will happen is, if you have a team that's winning, right, and they're up by a lot, there's nothing to stop them from camping in this game mode. So again, maybe you should probably add that neutral point in the middle for the teams to go and fight over. This way they can, lose lives a little earlier, and then maybe increase the life count for each team. That'll probably be well. For the maps, I did play on Fugitive, which is like the map in which you're coming to get the guy out of prison, and it's pretty good, man. It's actually the gameplay you see in the background. So this is the Fugitive map. It's all right. I can't complain, but I do know that I feel like this is probably a Warzone, a piece of a bigger Warzone map. Like, I don't feel like when I play on these maps anymore, that these maps are truly meant for multiplayer. Like, why am I running through a building, going up multiple flights of stairs in multiplayer, for multiple floors that I can't even go on in multiplayer? It's dumb as hell. And I know for a fact that this is probably some part of a Warzone map somewhere. That I heard that there was a map we were supposed to get instead of Verdansk, so maybe this was a part of that. It's just, And then the other map I got to play was Blitz, and that's one of the face-off maps. And boy, oh boy, man, I swear, these people are getting lazy as hell with their map design, as it's literally a piece of a bridge. Literally, that's all it is. It's a small piece of a bridge that has some traffic on it, and you either fight on top of the bridge or you run underneath the bridge. That's literally it. It's crazy to me that maps are getting this basic, this bland, trash. It's just like, this is what we get now. And I still remember back in the day when I used to play Call of Duty, when we used to have all the classic Call of Duty maps, and it's pretty sad, man, that now that we are where we are. But how do y'all feel about the maps, and how do y'all feel about the new game mode that's been released? Now, another thing that is continuing on in the trend of the new season being released are the OP weapons that are released in the Battle Pass. So you have three type of players. You have one player, which is me, which is gets on and plays from time to time, and we complete the Battle Pass at our leisure, or we don't even get it at all. Right? Then you have the players that buy the Battle Pass and buy the initial tiers so they can already get the dang Battle Pass weapons. And then you have the player that buys the whole Battle Pass, all tiers flat out, so they can get these weapons. Now, here's the thing. The weapons aren't until a couple pages in. So if you're actually just trying to grind out the Battle Pass, it's actually going to take you a while to get to it. But the truth is, the reason why they put these OP weapons in the Battle Pass and then put them, 3-4 pages in is to encourage you to go out and buy it so you can have these OP weapons that everyone's out here using. And it's ridiculous. This is still a continuing trend every time they drop a Battle Pass. And I know it's because it's a way for them to go ahead and milk the community of more and more money by putting these good weapons in, but making sure they're further along in the Battle Pass so that it encourages you to spend more money, man. Now, speaking of weapons, right? Now, let's say you are playing a match and you're like, man, I want to use a new gun. I want to try something new, right? So you're like, after this match, I'm going to go into create a class and make me a new class of weapon. Here's the thing, right? And this is what I mean by they are getting greedy and so scummy, in my opinion. But now in create a class, they are actually giving you ads for bundles for each gun as you attempt to create your class now. So when you're in the armory or the inventory and you look at the gun and you click on it, at the top you will instantly see where it shows you the bundles for you to buy for said weapon, man. This is what we add in the game. This is what's important, right? Making sure that as I'm even just creating my normal class, that you're finding a way to encourage me to spend money. Like, it's wild, bruh. It is wild. While I can't even load into a game where I'm even able to see the ranks of players in the pre-game lobby because for some odd reason, they're always hidden. I can't never see them. Or they're ones or zeros. But nah, let's not fix that. That's not important. Let's make sure he knows he can get this bundle for whatever gun he's trying to create. Because we want him to spend that cash. I mean, we want him to have tracer packs on all his weapons. So why not advertise it straight to him? Now, I have yet to be able to get on and play Warzone yet. But from what I'm hearing, Warzone and multiplayer, all of it is broken. From glitches to games crashing to people being lagged out, lag spikes galore. The game is completely broken. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. You are able now to see all the bundles for any gun you want to create a class for now. You don't have to go searching for it anymore. It'll be right there at the top for you, okay? That's the update we give you. That's what's important. We want to make sure you can see what bundles are available in the shop. We got you. Fuck out of here, man. But let me know how y'all feel, man. How has season 4 been for y'all? How do y'all feel about the new maps in multiplayer? How do y'all feel about team elimination? And how are y'all feeling ultimately about the new way that they're trying to advertise to us players, man? Let me know down in the comments and let's get a conversation started because I love Call of Duty and I want it to be better, man. But I'm going to leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay here in the background. And I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at that boy ETV. Catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Securing B. Secured.
Fire and arcade.
They're taking C.
And I ain't gonna lie, the school that I think you would end up being is either Myth, Fire, or I think you would. I don't know, you might be like.
Man, this dude does not die, bro.
Don't let up.
Hit that nigga twice. You said what now with fire?
Losing Bravo.
I said I was thinking that one of the schools that I could see you being is either Myth, Fire, or
Why those?
Which is
Damn,
really
this
good
nigga's
for
got my kill.
in dungeons. And Fire's dot damage.
Perfect
Area
execution.
damage.
The Pantheon
Clean
They're
win.
one of the first schools that
shit.
get like a card or a spell
Mm-hmm.
that allows you to hit every one of the battles. Us don't get until like level 40. Fire gets at like 20.
It's not as good or something?
What?
Is it not as good or something?
What? Fire one?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's good. Especially if you're from the fire school.
Oh, gosh.
'Cause
Well, the
it's a
rank play
medium
skin's not
shot.
bad at all. Black Eyes